That's YouTube and Facebook and X. Oh, you already did TikTok. I always do those guys last.
Hey, how's it going? I am hijacking Ladero's live. Only for a minute. He's in the background, getting pretty. I'm Ladero's other half. My name's Gamer. Nice to meet you guys. He challenged me to get on here and welcome everyone and warm up the crowd, so to speak. So hopefully y'all are excited for another exciting evening with none other than Ladero, who is your favorite notary, giving you all the goods, who's always here making you guys love the notary lifestyle, right? Because he knows what's up. I am not as verbose in the ways of notaries, but I am a notary myself. So welcome. Get your notes, get your questions, get everything ready so that you can start bringing all of those things to Ladero for him to answer and enlighten you as to how you can take your notary businesses to the next level. Again, my name is Gamer. I am Ladero's other half. He is right around the corner and he will be joining us in a second. But in the meantime, get ready, sit back, relax, and Happy New Year's, by the way. It's New Year's Eve. Are you guys excited? Do you guys have plans after this? Are you going to go out and party? Yes, I hope so. Again, my name is Gamer. I'm Ladero's other half. I am here for the first time on his live just to say welcome to the New Year's Eve broadcast from Ladero the Notary. And here he is, Ladero Wharf.
Oh, thanks. You ran away so hard. You guys, he ran away so hard. Hey, everyone. I had him hijack and start the live for me because at least I was in the background getting pretty. Look, I still look the exact same. I don't know what changed, but I had to get water and I had to get myself ready. So let's go ahead and do this. Hold on. I lied. We're not doing it yet. I'm missing something. Something's missing. Where is it? But as I'm trying to get the last little bit set up over here, hey, people on Facebook, hey, everyone on the TikToks, and also on YouTube. As always, we are streaming 3 places at once. I'm trying to get it together, y'all. I'm trying to get it together. But it is your boy, Ladero Wharf. I am here with the Notary Know-How Georgia, where this space, if you guys are new to me or if you're coming back, what does it say? If you're new here or if you're true here and not new here, whatever the saying is, welcome back. This is a safe space that I am putting together for notaries, right? So we can come in, we can chat, we can learn from each other, we can share some of our best practices. And y'all know your boy was blessed with the gift of gab. So I like to talk a lot, right? So I'm happy that you guys are finding something helpful from all the talking that I'm doing. But hey, everyone. Hey, let me see who's hopping in on the Ticking Talks. Hey, how's it going? Astrid, good to see you back. Aunt Cece, how's it going? It's been a couple days, right? It's been a couple days since you last checked in. Miss Angela out in Tennessee, welcome back. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year. I'm still trying to get everything set up over here. But as far as tonight goes, let's see. I have on too many different styles of music. Let me change it. But as far as tonight goes, we are going to. Hey, friend, who's it? Speech Magnolia. Hey, how's it going? How is it going? But as far as tonight goes, we're going to be covering. I need to start dwindling it down to fewer topics as we get going, and I start talking about quite a bit of things. But as for right now, virtual addresses, because somebody did ask me a question on that earlier, on in the comment section, on something else. Right? I don't remember what it was. Also, I want to show you guys how I power my mobile scanner. I lost the word for a moment. How I power my mobile scanner in my car, in my truck, things like that. I keep it very small, very compact, so you don't have to go out and do all this crazy wiring to your car and tying stuff to your battery. I'm just going to show you guys my favorite tool, because all it takes is just to plug it into a cigarette lighter and then just plug everything else in there, and you're golden. You're good to go. If we have time, we'll talk about loose leaf certificates, because someone asked me about that as well. But to kick things off, y'all, I have an announcement to make. Let's see. Miss Angela says she's been applying all the things I'm learning from from me on Google Business Profile. I'm glad. Hopefully it's working, right? Look, this is a thing, Miss Angela. See, we're already starting. Right? Um, this is a thing. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time, right? It's not gonna be overnight. It's gonna take some time to, for your results to start showing. That's why I tell people start getting it done. Do it now because then you'll start being able to reap the rewards in a couple weeks, right? Whether that's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months, it just depends on your market. So I really appreciate you guys being here. And y'all know if y'all hear little ticky taps in the background or like weird water splashy sounds, those are my dogs. Um, they live right under my feet all the time, so I don't know what that's about. But they're eating, they're drinking water, and they're walking around just doing dog things, right? So let's go ahead. Y'all know I got cleaning glasses off because I can't see. I'm already blind enough, and I just cannot see. Um, but welcome on, welcome on. Love you. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So let's. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Announcement. You guys see, there's a bunch of stuff on my screen, so hopefully it's not overlapped. Sorry, YouTube and Facebook. You guys, or Facebook and YouTube, wherever you guys are, you guys don't get to see it. But over there on the TikTok world, you guys can see it on the screen. I got the Notary Buddy community open and launched. I thought it was going to take me way longer because this is something we talked about yesterday. How, I have my closed Facebook group. I try to keep it closed for my Georgia notaries. And then, you know, I was asked to just go ahead and just open it up to all of you guys, right? To everyone across the nation. I said, I don't know about that. And then at the end of the call, I just said, okay, go ahead and do it. But I did say that I was planning on moving us from the Facebook group over to a closed community one. So when I go on Facebook, I don't get distracted because I literally did it like 15 minutes. That's why I had to have Gamer take over because I went on Facebook just to say I'm going live. And then I got distracted for like 10 minutes. I lost time. So to help me not do that and to help you guys not do the same thing, the Facebook community that I have that was closed for Georgia notaries, I opened it up and I moved it to a different platform. So that's what this announcement at the top is. So for y'all on Facebook world and on YouTube land, you can't see it, but I'll make sure I share the appropriate links. In the Facebook group, I already did. So if you guys go to my profile, so if you can just click on my profile image at the top left and then click on it again, it'll take you to my page without closing down this live, right? So you can do that without closing down the live. And then there, I believe it's a second button. I rearranged the buttons on my it's like a what does it call it? Like a link tree thing. It's a knockoff link tree. I built it myself. But there's a second button on there, which is the invitation to the group, to the community. So go ahead and click on that invitation. That's the only way to get in. And then just literally follow the steps. And you must answer everything or you won't get in. You got to answer everything. It's only 3 questions. That's it. It's not crazy hard. You got to answer those 3 questions for me to let you in. And I'll make sure that you guys are in. Again, me by myself, so it may take me a day, it may take me 2 days, but I'm trying to make sure I get everybody in a timely manner. So that was a big announcement. I'll announce that throughout the night. But the first thing I want to talk about, because it is the easiest, people are asked, like, we're looking at, what do you want to call it? We're mobile notaries, right? And a lot of us have mobile setups. Like some people have mobile offices. I call my car a mobile office as well, but I do the hand quotes, the air quotes, right? Just because I don't have all the things set up in there. But when it comes to mobile scanners, let me show you the scanner first. This, oh, it is kind of heavy, I'm not gonna lie. This is the one that I love to use. I prefer to use. It is, let's close it up a little bit. It is the Epson. Let me show all 3 of y'all. See YouTube, you see it? It is the Epson. I'm gonna turn around. ES580W. There is the model right before this one that does not have the touch screen. You can use that one, but I specifically use this one in my business because it can connect to my phone, right? Because I believe the model, don't quote me on this, but I believe the model right before this one does not have Bluetooth capability. And if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. The model before this one might not have Bluetooth capability. Hold it up for Facebook. But this one does. So it can connect, not Bluetooth, sorry. I keep saying Bluetooth, Wi-Fi capabilities. So it has its own Wi-Fi signal. So I can just get on my phone and I can go to Wi-Fi and then I can connect to this device via Wi-Fi direct, right? And so I can scan things and then it'll just upload it to my phone. And then I can send, especially if y'all out there doing loan signings, right? Y'all know we can't do that in Georgia. We can only assist with real estate transactions. But for everybody else out there doing loan signings, you can scan it directly to your phone and then upload it directly to the portal, right? It makes it so much easier. And if you need to connect it directly to, you can do Wi-Fi direct as well to a laptop. And also there is, oh, I got to put this thing down. It's heavy. There's also the little ports in the back where you can connect a cable to it. And then like, well, on the back of here, I don't know what it's called, an SS cable, but then you can connect the other end USB to your laptop. And so you can do it that way as well. So again, this is the Epson ES 580W. I'm not here to sell y'all nothing. I already said before, but this is the one that I really like. It is a little bit heavy, but mostly, I put it down. Since I stopped doing loan signings, it sits inside now. It sits in my office because normally it was always packed up and it was always in my car, right? It was always in a little carrying bag in my car. But since I don't do that as much, I will grab it if I need to. If I feel like I'm going to be gone all day, I will take it with me. But this is how I power it. This is the whole reason this conversation started, because I see a lot of new notaries wondering why or how can they do it. And like some people out there, and there's videos on YouTube, by the way, but some notaries on YouTube, they go a little bit extra. They be hardwiring to their battery and all this kind of look. I ain't got time for that. I don't know how to do that. I'm not trying to blow myself up. That's the honest truth. So I use this. I got it straight from Walmart. It is the Everstart 400 watts. And I think if I wouldn't go any smaller wattage than this, you guys, only because when these devices first start up, they pull a lot of power when they first start up, but when they're on, it's fine. So this one, from the research I did, was the lowest watts that I felt comfortable with. So that's how I do it. You see this? It just plugs into my, what do you call it? The cigarette lighter. Just plug into a cigarette lighter, and on the back side, there's two like standard outlets, and also there's the USBs as well. So you always just flick it on. Right? There's a little juice in here, but that was it. From the last time I plugged it in, I guess there was a little juice. That was cool. Let's see if it happened again. Nope, it died. All the way died now. But yeah, do not stick your tongue on this because there was still some power in there. So yeah, anyway, it has these two little outlets on the back with some USB. So you just flick it on, plug your devices in, and you're good to go. That's all it takes. Oh, and the price of this bad boy, the scanner, that was a different story. I don't pay full price for nothing. I get it on sale. I would look for specials. I look for sales, but this I did pay full price for. And when I bought it at Walmart, the W Star, it was like 10 or not 10. That's a lie. It was like $20. It was like 19 something. So I don't spend a lot of money. I don't. That scanner, my printer is probably the most expensive equipment I have in this business, and I still got them on sale. So yeah, them scanners ain't no joke. They do cost. So it took me months to save up for that before I bought it. So let's make it clear. I did not just run out and get that in because I was just coming home. As I showed you guys the other day, what kind of printer I had because I was at my mom's house. We have the exact same one. It's just the Brothers single tray. What is it, like the Brother MFC series? And it's just a single tray with a scanning thing on top that you can open or you can put it on the top. I did that for over a year. Right, I did that for a year, or a little bit over. I just came home every time, put those documents in there, and just let them go through. And then I finally saved up enough to go and buy that particular scanner. And I think I paid high 200s, low 300s for mine. They normally sit around the high 400s, low 500s. And so I did get it on sale. Yeah, I just wanted to show this to you guys. This is how you do portable. That's how you do portable. Make sure every camera saw it. And again, $20 from Walmart may have gone up. Y'all know how things change. Yeah, I just leave it like this, and I just carry it everywhere with me in my bag that I keep my scanner in. And also, if you ever need multiple, I'll rent it sometimes. Not often, not a lot, I should say. When I'm driving, if I need extra ports for charging things, right? So I have an older car. Y'all know my vehicles, both of them are like 20 plus years old. So that does come in handy sometimes. So that was it. Let me know if y'all have questions about stuff like that because that was a pretty quick and pretty easy one. Hey, Notary 10X, how's it going? Latrina, how's it going? What's up? What's up? Miss Lisa, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I love that you guys are here with me on the holiday, right? the day before. It is New Year's Eve, so we won't keep it too long. We won't keep it too long at all. I just want to keep to my promises and show up for you guys, right? I said I was going to. So we did just talk about how I power my mobile scanner. Oh, and by the way, this is not strong enough to power our. I mean, unless you have one of those tiny printers, this is not strong enough to power. You need something much larger than this. Because like I said, when they first come on, they draw a ton of power. And then once they're on, then the power usage drops, right? The power pull drops. So cool, cool, cool. Good evening, Miss Lisa. Good evening. The next thing I wanted to dive into is virtual addresses. One of my notary buddies asked me about a virtual address because I believe she says she's been marketing her business, right? And on her Google business profile, maybe, and I know for sure on her website, she had her virtual address listed. She got her very first call, so congratulations. If she's watching, she had her very first general notary call, and the client wanted to meet her, potential client, right? He wanted to meet her at her virtual office because there is an office listed on her website. And she asked me, do I think that she should remove it in order to charge for mobile service? This is what I'm gonna say. Um, don't, right? Well, let's go. Let's say it this way. If it's on her website, I would. We got two different routes. Let's do this. I always like to give you options. Two different routes to take. So on the one side, I would say leave it, right? I would say leave it, and maybe instead of having the exact number, like you know how we have the street numbers, like for example, my business address is my UPS down the street because I have a mailbox there. I don't use that address to market anything with, but I will put it on my website and say this is a mailing address only because that's where I accept my mail. So that is one option. So I do have that full address. I can double check my website to make sure I'm not lying to you guys. You can always fact check me. My business website is Gin Mobile Notary. That's GINN Mobile Notary.com. Let's see. You go down to the very bottom. Yep. That's exactly how I have it. So if you guys go to my website, I have it as a mailing address only, and then I have my post office box right there, right? And so people don't try to show up. Have I had that happen before? Because I used to have my home address on my business website and also on my Google business profile. Yes. Like people, I've been sitting here, someone's pulled up in the driveway because I'm like, there's a window right here facing the driveway. And I just watched them. I'm like, I wonder who that is. And I just go back to work. And then I get a phone call or a text message saying, hey, I need a notary service. I just pulled up. I'm wherever. They'll let me know I'm in your driveway. And I was like, you know what? I really appreciate you meeting me here. That actually is my personal home. I don't care. But I'm like, that's my personal home. And I don't take appointments at my house. So I'd be happy to meet you just down the street at the Starbucks or wherever, right? And then if they show up and I'm here, I will lie. I tell you guys, I'll tell you a story, but not a lie. But I totally will lie about this one. And I'll say, I can be looking right at them. I was like, I'm not in. Right. I'm like, you know what? Unfortunately, that is my home address. I am actually not there. And so I do meet all of my clients either at the Starbucks down the street or I will travel to you. That's the other way. That's one way I will handle it. And then the last way, I guess I'm gonna give you three options is this is what I was gonna say initially. Is it raining or is that just fireworks? Yeah. Okay, sorry, y'all. Y'all know it's New Year's Eve. A lot of stuff happening right now. The other way that I would do it is just take the numbers off. So, for example, if you guys go to my website, okay, this is public knowledge out there. My mailing address is 2133 Lawrenceville Swanee Road. I would just take the 2133 out, right? I've done that before. That's a method that I've used before to not have people show up, but still have an address on there. If you want, you can just do the city, state, and a zip. So they don't have a physical address to show up to, right? Um, so hopefully that helped. Do you guys have questions about virtual addresses? I can speak on when it comes to Google Business Profile. Again, she did say it was on her website now that I think about it. But on Google Business Profile, they tend to not like those virtual addresses because some sneak through. I can't lie to you. Some of them do sneak through. But a lot of times, if you're trying to use a UPS or a FedEx office or something like that, or like a Regis or anything like that, Regis, they've been a little bit better at letting you clear it. But they don't like you to use those. And when they Google it and they see if it's like a big office space and you don't have a specific suite or anything like that, they're gonna not let you clear. They're not gonna let you through. They're gonna automatically flag your account and then suspend you. So let's see. Miss Angela is saying, yeah, I had a guy one time who wanted to meet me at my house to notarize his divorce papers. Like, no, no, sir. That's a hard pass. No, thanks. See, I'm different. I ran business a little bit differently. When I was at my last place, last two homes actually, I didn't mind people coming over. Because it's me, I'm a guy, right? My other half is there, he's a guy, and I have two dogs. It didn't bother me. Um, when we had our larger home, honestly I used to just steal his office because his office was downstairs in a basement. So I'd have people either come through the front door or come through the garage door because that was a basement level, and then I just have them meet me in his office to do all the notarization stuff because my office is upstairs and nobody's walking through my house, right? Nobody. But now I don't have that as an option because your boy is in a studio apartment, and you walk in, there's no separation, right? And so I don't see people at my home anymore. So that's why I don't do that. Y'all got questions? Let me know what's going on. What else y'all want to talk about? As I told you, tonight was not going to be. I didn't come with the heavy hitting questions. I just want to make sure I showed up for the peoples. Hold on, you guys. I need some water. Like I try to drink water off camera, but then there's like two other cameras, so no matter where I go, I'm still on. I'm like I'm still in one of the cameras. So y'all just gotta watch me drink water in the weird way I do it. Okay, cool. And y'all know also trying to drink water, trying to reapply the chapstick because my lips are getting dry, my forehead be dry, everything be dry on these lives. Um, what else? We already talked about that. So I guess, hey, Miss Kay Lockhart, how's it going? How is it going, love? So another thing that we can talk about is someone asked me about loose leaf certificates. So this is something that there's a lot of different places you can get them, right? What I will highly recommend is going to your Secretary of State's website. Pardon me, go to your Secretary of State's website and see if they have um, loose leaf certificates for you guys. Loose leaf certificates. Go to your Secretary of State website and see if they provide examples, at least in a bare minimum, for notary certificates. Sorry, y'all, the music just changed on me, and I don't know if I like that style. That works. That works. So that's the one thing. A few people have been saying that the NNA do they. I've never gotten my certificates from the NNA because I believe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. The NNA, that's the National Notary Association. For those who don't know or those who are new, you can get notary certificates from them. Pardon me, but sometimes your state will provide them for you for free. You can go online. Yeah, right. And so that's what I do. I get mine from. I'm in Georgia, so they will provide us examples online, and you can just print them off and use those. So Miss Kay said, yes, the NNA have them to print off if you're a member. Okay, so you have to pay. Hey Lockhart, how much does a membership cost? I don't know because I did it my very first year and I didn't renew, but I think I may. Well, I have to wait till my commission is over, and then when I renew, I may renew my NNA membership because I think I'm not sure yet, but I think I want to become an NNA ambassador for the state of Georgia, right? Just so I can have a pulse on exactly what's going on and bring my notary buddies here in Georgia, information. I mean, I do my own research and I bring it to them pretty quickly. But hey, just having another source that is more reputable, I'd love to do that for you. So I can't remember, but it's time for me to renew in February. Gotcha. Someone said it's $80 per year, then discounted after that for additional years. Okay. Um, Miss Angela said, "Can't you just type up your own?" I would say it depends on per state, right? Because, for example, California they have very specific wording that they must have, right, in their acknowledgments and in their directs. They have very specific wording. For us here in Georgia, we're given what it must include. So, for example, like it must include the county, it must like the venue. We all have to have that, like the state and the county, right? So that's what must be included: the date, a signature line, and something like a place for our seal. I can't remember all of it off the top of my head, and I just put my Georgia handbook away because I cleaned out my I cleaned out my desk today. I cleaned up my little tiny work area and everything's so organized and I can spread it out now. I like it. But so yeah, check with your state and see exactly what they say the must-haves made are needed on there, and then yes, you can create your own as long as you have those must-haves, right? For us in Georgia, like I said, we are given some examples. And I was trying. I knew I had them out earlier. I thought I left them on my desk, but I must have put them away. But we do have examples. But one thing I really like about Georgia, they allow we as notaries here. I'm looking up on my computer real quick. We are allowed to um, put our own like brand. That's the word I'm looking for. We are allowed to brand our loose leaf certificates here. So let's see. I'm just trying to pull one up that I already did. So I know not all states can do that. I know not all states can do that, but us here in Georgia, so my Georgia notary buddies, especially you guys over in the Facebook group, we can brand our certificates. And let's just let this one print. Oh, perfect. Let's print this. I am not low on toner. I literally just bought it like last week. I'm not low on toner. The printer in this computer playing with my time. Let's see. Miss Angela said Tennessee has them, and I copy the language and put our logo on it. Absolutely. Did you do that when we talked about it, or was that something you did beforehand? So, oh, of course, it's in black and white, and some got cut off. It's fine. I just want to show you guys this example. So this is going to be an example of signature by mark that Georgia provides for us, right? Pretty standard. They tell us exactly what we need to have on here. This one, we need to have two witnesses. We need to have the venue, the city, the state and the county, the date, the printed name, how we verify their identity, right? If we're personally known or they provided some sort of like government photo issued ID, and then signature, my commission expires date, and my stamp, right? I don't know if y'all can see this on the camera, but that is, let me go back over YouTube to make sure y'all can see, because YouTube get blurry on me. So that's what they have for us. And all I did was take that bad boy and just put my branding at the bottom. It did get cut off because I didn't change how it was supposed to print out, but I have my company's logo. Which camera are we looking at first? We'll do TikTok first. I have my company's logo. I have, what's next? The website. I would normally also have my email address and phone number, right? So yep, we know Miss K. I know y'all can't brand out in Texas, but for those of us who can, I like doing it, right? Make sure YouTube, y'all excuse the kids. So the cameras are all at different levels and different heights and all kind of stuff. But anyway, that's just something. Let me not wrinkle these too bad because these go right in my notary bag. We don't waste paper around here. We don't do that. So yeah, okay. Miss Angela said she did it a while back. So yeah, as soon as I learned that I could do that, I definitely went ahead and did it. That may be one of the exceptions I'll make and print those in color. I'll just run over to my library, like my city library, county library, whatever it's called. That's right down the street. I do not go far. I do not go far in this business anymore. And I think they charge, I don't even remember, like 10 cents or some 15 cents maybe to print in color. And so if need be, I'll just go ahead and print a lot of those off in color. Um, but normally I just print them and go. Like someone tells me they have documents, and I ask them, do they have the notarial block on the documents? They never know what I'm talking about. And I say, hey, look at it. Do you see where we're also going to be signing? Is there something, a place for the notary sign? They're like, nope. I'm like, okay, I just print it and go, right? I do keep some in my notary bag at all times. I do. I try to keep 10 of each because Georgia, we have like examples of, I don't know, maybe like 12 different types of acknowledgments and jurats, and depending on the use cases and copy certifications, all that kind of stuff, they give us a lot of different examples. And so I try to print them out and keep them in my bag, at least 10. Um, and yeah, and so those are not branded because I just print them and go. But I need to actually, when I get through them, I will brand them all and print them all out. Cool, cool, cool. Welcome over on Facebook. I can't see who it is on Facebook, y'all, since I'm on my phone. So let me know who it is over there in the Facebook group. Hey, Lisa. Oh, cool. Okay, so you're sharing. Um, Okay, so she's sharing exactly what I was saying. I don't know if you Ben did that or if it just barely came up, but well, I don't know what happened. But yeah, Lisa was just sharing the type of the model of scanner I use and also how I power my mobile scanner. For those of you guys that missed it, I did go over how I power my mobile scanner in my car. This is exactly how I do it. I don't wire nothing to the battery. I don't run any extra cables. I ain't got time for that. I'm not trying to blow myself up. So we use this. You plug it into your cigarette lighter and then there's these outlets on the back right here. That's all it takes. And Lisa is absolutely correct. Oh, so it went up. She said this specific one is now $35 at Walmart. And y'all see that? When I got this almost 3 years ago, it was like $19 and some change. And I thought that was it could have been even 14. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but I say I wound it up to 20, right? And I thought it was, I'm like, kind of expensive, but it's okay. But now it's sitting at 35. I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping it. Make sure that that boy does not get lost or broken anytime soon. But anyway, Lisa did mention it. It will pay for itself real quick, real quick. If it doesn't come from, obviously you doing the work, it will definitely come from the speed because a lot of people don't talk about this. Ooh, we can talk about pricing too. A lot of people don't think about this, I should say. The longer it takes you to get the appointment done, the less you make per appointment, right? And we're like, oh, duh. Like that's common sense. But when we're in the middle of it, in the midst of it, we don't think that way, right? So if you're doing a signing, and yes, I do scan documents for my general notary work clients as well, right? I it's just an extra service I'll do for them if they need it done. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I don't typically charge them extra. I'm using their power. Yes, it's taking my time, but I'm going to be talking to them anyway. So it's not like I finish everything and then I have to go off to the side and do this. No, we're going to be doing it all at the same time. What I was saying was a lot of us don't think about it. If you accept the signing, you have to coordinate, right, with the signers. You do all the scheduling. You print the documents. You review the documents. You travel. You sit with them. Then you have to travel back home and you have to scan everything. And then you have to wait for an approval and then you go and drop it. That can be a long time, especially if y'all live out here where we live. And if you're taking signings a little bit further out, it can be a long time. And so you're like, oh, I accepted this signing for $100, let's just say, right? This because y'all know they don't be charging a lot. Let's say I accepted this seller package for $100. Um, and it takes you 3 hours total to do it. That's still good money. I'm not gonna lie. But at the same time, when you take all your other expenses out and you see what you got to keep for 3 hours of your time, you're like, oh man, maybe that wasn't worth it. So that's why I got the mobile scanner because it increased increased my speed of being able to fully complete the job. Because look, I'm not gonna lie, when I was doing this a lot beforehand, I would go like if the documents were going, didn't matter if they were going to UPS or FedEx. You look, I'm prepped for tomorrow. I already got stuff ready to go. So I have an appointment tomorrow morning. No matter if it was going to UPS or FedEx or whatever, vice versa, right? UPS or FedEx. I with my mobile scanner, I go sit in a parking lot of those. Let me rephrase it. If I feel comfortable, which for me it's not just being uncomfortable, but if I feel like it, let's say it this way, if I feel like it, I will scan these documents right in front of the client's house. Like I don't mind, and I let them know it's like, hey, you're gonna see me outside for probably another 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just wrapping everything up. I'm actually sending your documents back over to title to make sure we didn't miss anything before I drive off. And they're always like, oh wow, that's impressive, right? And so they're always cool with it. But a lot of times I don't do that because first of all, I'm looking at where's the nearest UPS or the nearest FedEx, and I just start driving straight there after I submit the completion report. Right, I just start driving straight to my nearest FedEx or UPS, or if it's close to my house, I know which ones I like to go to, and I start driving. I start heading there, and as soon as I get in that parking lot, boom, 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 I'm opening the scanner, I'm scanning everything, and I upload it straight to title or it's a signing service, whatever you want to call it, right? For me, it's more so title because I'm working directly with people, right? So I upload it directly to the signing service and I wait. At this point, I know who I like to work with and they know me and they trust me. I can literally scan and drop and go, but not everybody can do that, right? Some of them you have to wait for an approval. And do I want to sit in a parking lot for 30 minutes? No. Those are the ones where like do not drop before approval. Those are the ones I scan in that driveway in front of that house, right? Because it's gonna take me 15 minutes to get to. to FedEx, UPS, 20 minutes, wherever to get there. And by the time I get there, I'll sit around for another 5, 10 minutes. And if they haven't looked at them and responded to me, I'm sending them an email. I'm giving them a call. I'm doing something saying, hey, did you see the scans? They're like, okay, cool. We'll review them. And I'm like, perfect. I wait for 10 minutes. I just drop them. Right? I wait for them to say you're good, but I still drop them, right? Because I know my work. Because not only did I verify it in front of the signer, because when we're done, I let the signers know. It's like, hey, I'm just going to check through everything real quick to make sure I didn't miss a signature or an initial or a place to stamp, right? I always put it on me. And so they can talk if they want to. I'm not listening. I'm tuning them out. I'm flipping through those documents, making sure I didn't miss anything in my car, whether I'm in front of their house or at FedEx. Before I put them in that scanner, I'm flipping through them one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then once I scan them, because I either can do it on my phone or on my computer or my laptop, I just quickly tap the next button to look at every single page. I don't do it. It does not take long, right? If it's 30 pages or if it's 100 pages, you just go click, 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 because we sign in blue, especially when we sign in blue. I know some documents require sign in black, but it's very rare. When we're signing in blue and everything else on the page is black, you can go click, 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 oh, blue, miss no say, okay, boom, 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 boom. So I check it at least 3 times, right? And so I know that I'm good when I go to drop. So yes, let me scroll up and see if I missed a question because I think I went off on a tangent. So Amazon may have them cheaper, maybe they probably will. So Miss Angela, definitely. So everybody look on Amazon and see if y'all can find these bad boys cheaper. I like it. I have not had any problems with it. No problems. Um, I've had more problems with my scanner than this, and the reason I've had problems with my scanner is because there's been a software or something update for the longest, and I just don't do it. And every time I try, that's not true. Every time I try to do it, it times out before it's done. So I just skip it. And it'll give me problems like maybe once every other month. And all I'll do is just turn it off, turn it back on, and we're good to go. Can you do a class on how to use Canva? I'm still struggling with templates. Ms. Angela, sure. Canva is amazing. Canva is a beast. Or let me rephrase this, Canva can be a beast. So I need to learn how to pull it back, right? I need to learn how to pull back and not like overwhelm people because I was an early adopter to Canva. I started using it like really as soon after it came out. And what's there now is definitely not what I started with. It was funky, it was annoying. Now it's just smooth. Sometimes it drives me crazy, and just the amount of things that we can do on there. But yeah, I can put something together like that. Remind me. I'm gonna write it down in my notes because every live I do keep notes, and they're piling up. I just try to make sure I don't overwhelm myself and promise too much because y'all know. Um, uh, Canva. Let me see. What was your exact thing? A class on how to use Canva. Okay, how to use. Because what I'll probably do is we can do like a get together, get a few of us on Zoom or something like that, and we'll go through the Canva. We'll go through the Canva, right? We'll go through Canva, and I'll take you guys' input on what's good, on what you want to know, what you need to know, and then I'll do a full recorded class, like one of my free courses. Because I have it, but I think it's too much. I think it's too much, right? I have one. So I'll go in and I'll just like start trimming the fat and making it very beginner friendly. And then maybe I'll do an intermediate one. And I can't do an expert one because I'm not even an expert in it. And I've been using it, like I said, since it came out. Um, I'm trying to finish my note here. We'll do like a live Zoom and then I'll do a recorded class. Or I'll trim up the recording that I already have. Cool. So yeah, I'll take care. We got you. We got you. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, it just jumped me to the bottom. Yep, Canva is overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. I just follow you on everything, and I found where you teach how to do a Google page. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. Miss Lisa, where'd you see that? Because I don't know where I posted it. That's why y'all, if you're just coming on here in a Facebook group, I don't know if Lisa you were on when I mentioned already, but look in a Facebook group, Lisa. There's a post that I made. I should go and pin it to the top or something about the notary community. That's why I'm doing this notary community because I don't even remember where I posted the Google stuff. It's everywhere, and so people. Okay, you want to say on Facebook? Okay, cool. That's where it is then. But yeah, I posted on too many different platforms. It's everywhere. So I'm just bringing everything together in house so it can be easily managed. And when I update it, I don't have to go to six different places to update it, right? I just push one update through and you guys get all the new stuff. So this community right here up top, the free notary buddy community is open. It's live. It is good to go. I'm still building it. I'm still putting stuff in there. So the way you guys get to it is go click on the link in my profile. Click on this little thing right here, right? If you guys, I don't know if you guys see the same thing on your screen, but click on my little logo. Then click on it again. Go to the link in my profile, and it's going to be the second button on that link tree looking page. That is the invite to get into the community. You cannot get in there without that invite, right? So make sure you do that. Fill everything out, and I'll see it, and I'll let you guys in. So next question. You are very welcome, Miss Lisa. You are very welcome for the Google stuff. Chalk Deluxe says free or pro. I use the Canva Pro account, but look, I used the free for years. I was I don't know how they charge it now, but I think it's probably the same. I was using Canva like when I did it, because I wasn't using the Canva a ton. I would pay per element, right? Because I was like, you can design it, and if there's paid elements in there, then you have to pay for those elements. Back in the day, I mean, I can do like quite a few designs, and I was paying like $3 for per design, and so I didn't think that was bad. Then when I saw the subscription, I was like, oh, because my first Canvas subscription, y'all don't get me lying, but I think it was like $7 a month. That's how long ago I started. But I fell off. My credit card didn't go through, and they bumped me up to the new one. So now I paid what everybody else paid, like the $19. I was pissed. I was not happy about that. I used to have a super cheap Canva account. It was my fault for not watching my expenses, right? So now I pay what everybody else pays. I was not happy about that when I saw that. So yes, I do pay for the pro because just like Chat GPT, I'm in Canva every day. Like I kid you guys not, right before I hopped on here, I was in Canva designing stuff. So I do it all the time and I had multiple businesses. And so my Canva account has like six of different businesses going on in there. So that's why I pay for it just so I can get like the full access to the software. But you don't need to. You do not need to. You do not. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm using the free. Don't want to pay unless I have to. Yep. You do not. You do not want to pay unless you have to. And y'all, I probably get in trouble for saying stuff like this. But I mean, who going? I mean, Canva can. If you ever see this, you can tell me. Um, but sometimes when I give you guys those designs, like the templates, notice that I may include just a down. If it's something that's super generic that I don't think that you need to. Let me rephrase this. I'm trying not to get in trouble. So when I provide you guys the templates, and it's a template directly to Canva, you got to go to Canva, and if there's any paid elements in there, you got to remove them or pay for them, right? However, if I upload those same designs as an image, a JPEG, a PNG, you could, I'm just going to say it, you could download that PNG, upload it to your Canva account, and you would have the paid elements for free because it already was uploaded as a picture, and then you just slap your logo on top of it. I have been known to do that by mistake, and if some of the templates and some of the PNGs I shared with you guys have not been fixed, that's the tip. That's the way to do it. If you open the Canva template in Canva, you got to pay for it. But if you download the images I give you and just re-upload it to Canva, you got the paid elements. I don't know who said that, but it wasn't me. So y'all don't try to get me in trouble. I'm just letting you know. Okay, cool. You found it on Facebook. Yep, I saw that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. They caught they caught me slipping, right? So I be trying to help my notary buddies out. I be trying to help y'all out, but y'all got to work with me. Um, so yeah, I be trying not to. I be trying not to say stuff that's gonna get me in trouble. Okay, cool. What questions y'all got? What questions y'all got? We can ask. Oh, I said we were talk about what. Where are we? YouTube is my timekeeper. We just hit that 45-minute mark, and of course, it was running before I even started because I just let YouTube go. I turned it on and let it go. But we're about to hit that 45-minute mark. One thing that I will talk about real quick, and this will kind of be the wrapping up, unless y'all got questions. I say real quick, but it ain't gonna be quick. Pricing. I know I've been throwing a lot of stuff at y'all. I know I've been throwing a lot of stuff at you guys, but let me go to look. Let me go to Canva. Let me go to Canva because I'm always in Canva. I want to just chat about pricing. If you if you're in a community, I know not y'all obviously you're not in there yet because I'm on here and I'm not accepting people in the community just yet. But when I get off, if there's people who have already requested, I will accept you guys tonight because it's exciting. But on my website, oh, I took it off. It's not on there. But the course is on the website. But if you join the community, you can get the course as well. It's all free. I do have a pricing course. I do have a pricing course. Lisa, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you took the pricing course, right? Lisa knows how to price her business, y'all. We're not new to this game, right? But there's some stuff that I go over in the pricing course, free by the way. I saw someone else out there that had a very similar pricing course, almost similar um, spreadsheet that I created. Girl charging like 97 or 67 or something like that, $7 for it. So look, I could be making money off y'all, but that's not my man. That's not what I'm here for, right? I'm trying to get to Canva and see where it is. But the camera's in the way. I can't see really. But you guys, I have a pricing course on the website and also in the community. I just wanted to, since we're starting off this new year, you guys go through it. Go through it, right? If I can find it on here, I'll talk about some of the highlights. But I wanted to just share with you guys some of the things that I think people forget when it comes to pricing their business. And I tell everybody I am the king of undercharging. However, I still go through these same exercises. And if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me. I can definitely let you know when I had to switch vehicles, my prices went up, right? Because my overhead increased by driving a different vehicle. Um, Let me just see if I can search real quick. Pricing. That's what I should have been doing. So Postille. We're not talking about Postilles. Notary calculator. And this is a cool thing, you guys. I think it's cool. Some of you guys may not think it's cool. But I do. Oh, my dogs are dreaming. So if you just hear like growling and barking in the background, she's chasing something in her dream. I'm looking for it for you. I include workbooks, right? I try my best to include workbooks for the courses that I'm sharing with you guys. I'm just trying to find it real quick. That's not the workbook. Dang it. I have so much stuff in here. Let's see, a Postille workbook. Where is the pricing workbook? I can probably just go in the course and just download it real quick. Lise, let me know. Did I include a workbook with the pricing one? I'm pretty sure I did. I just cannot find it right now. Oh, maybe it's in the maybe it's in the folder that says all things pricing. Oh, would you look at that? There it is. Let me make sure first. Online course. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it either. Oh, I lied. I lied to you guys. Sorry, you guys are just watching me struggle. This is me in real life. But anyway, go take that course. There is I'll try one other way. There is in there a pricing. Oh, yeah, let me just go look at it in the community. Why am I? See, look, I just created the community. Let's go and look. Notary pricing calculator course open and let it think. And where is the workbook? All the resources. Click here to access your calculator. Click here to access your workbook. Oh, look, there we go. So everybody else, okay, Lisa says she thinks so. Don't make her lie, right? I forget. I be including so much stuff I be forgetting, y'all. But here we go. Let's pull this up front. Make sure nobody sees anything extra on my screen that we're not supposed to. This is gonna be. I'm gonna say it's gonna be quick, but it might not be quick. I'm just gonna turn TikTok around. Facebook group, you guys already have access to it, right? TikTok is people that might not be in the ecosystem yet. What's in the L? Y'all can't see anything. Oh, wow, that was cool, right? It was like a window that opened up for you guys. Hold on. That's gonna be the best angle you guys can see. So this is gonna be, whoops, camera slipping. Hey, Kashana, how's it going? Look, you hopping on. I'm getting ready to hop off in a little bit. But you guys, this is gonna be the pricing calculator course. I know I'm throwing a lot of stuff at you guys to like join the community, do all this kind of stuff. It's free. It is free though. But this is a pricing calculator workbook that I created to go along with the course, right? Sorry, Facebook, y'all can't see it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. because I always give you guys stuff first. You guys, Facebook got it first, but now we're going to be in the community. The community's going to get it first. But this workbook right here, since we're going into 2025, I highly, highly encourage you guys to go through this workbook, right? I don't mind showing everything that's in here. If somebody's gonna copy it and steal it and rip it off, y'all can. Look, y'all, I be doing my notary get-togethers. Look how cute we are. This was we went to one of the offices, the real estate office that we had, and we just had a notary get-together, a notary spring social earlier this year. It was so fun. It was so fun. But anyway, let me get to what I actually want to show you guys in here. I have a where are we at? Where are we at? Is this it? This may be the page. Okay, I thought I had an example where I wrote it in. Maybe that's just on in the course where I have my examples. But right here, this is gonna be some easy math. I ain't gonna go through the whole thing. The course goes through it. Oh, thank you. Chalk Deluxe said it's free and it's definitely worth your time to go through it. I appreciate that. So y'all, look, y'all heard it there. It's not just me talking about it. Somebody else said it was worth their time, even and it's free. So let's turn this back around. I don't know if they even saw me being crazy, but so this right here, you guys, I highly recommend you dive into this whole thing, but specifically this portion going into 2025. You must know your cost of doing business. You have to know your cost of doing business, or y'all gonna be running another nonprofit. Ask your boy how he knows. I was running a nonprofit and I need to make sure that I don't do that. And I will go through these exercises myself every now and then to make sure that I'm kind of spot on with my pricing. So, just a general thing, know what your expenses are, right? I give you 13 lines. You can print this page off as many times as you want to, or keep it digital and just type on top of it, if you know how to do that, right? Um, but right here, once you get that stuff together, let's see. Let's just do it together real quick. Whoops, what did I do? Text. T for text. This is Miss Angela. This one's not gonna be a Canva tutorial. This is just me doing something real quick, right? But you guys can see how fast I'm always going through this. So bold, and I just want to change this so we can see it. I just gotta look around the camera. Everybody else, look. People watching me on Facebook and YouTube, they're like, "Oh, you're weird looking." So I have to like squint and hunt around the camera. So anyway, so what we're gonna do is know our expenses, right? I go through this entire thing in the course. So once you get your total expenses here, we're just gonna say, just for easy math sake, we're gonna call it 1,000. Uh-oh, where we going? Where we going? I can't see. We got $1,000 for our total expenses. How many days are you going to work in your business? Because some of us, we have day jobs, right? And some of us don't. Like I'm one of those rare people that this is my only source of income. For a lot of us, that's not the same. So for everybody else, I'm just going through the exercise really quickly, saying our total expense is going to be $1,000. I'm just making up something real quick, right? So we have $1,000 as our total expenses, and then how many days are you going to work in a week, right? Um, so let's just say that you can comfortably run your notary business 3 days a week. And we have obviously 4 weeks in the month. So if you're going to be running your notary business 3 days a week times four, you only have 12 days that you can actually run your notary business. You need to know that, right? If you can only work 3 days a week in your notary business, and that's times four because that's how many days are in a month. Where does this thing go? So my working days is going to be 12. I bring this calculator back up. So we have my expenses at 1,000, and my working days are only 12. So my where are we going? I can't see. There we go. There we go. Okay. So total expenses. I'm trying to look at this. Look, y'all, I'm looking at this. There might be a typo in here. Let me double check. Total expenses, monthly profit, working days, revenue per days. I think I duplicated something on here by mistake. I'll fix it. I will fix it. Look, this is this is live right here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's leave this left side alone. I will alone for right now. I'll fix it. Let's go over here on the right hand side. So let's just say your total expenses. I see what I did. I see what I did. I have a wrong word in here. Let's just say let's take our total expenses down because some of y'all might think that's too high. Let's just say for your notary business, your total expenses for the month is 200. There we go. And let's just say that you want to make, we still need this 12 though. We still need this 12. And let's just say that you are trying to make, I don't know what your goals are. Let's just say you want to make um, $1,000 extra. Let's keep the math easy. You want to make $1,000 extra in your business. Oh, I can't see. So you want to make $1,000 extra a month. You want to bring home $1,000 extra a month for your business. So we see that we have with our total expenses and our desired profit for the month, we are at $1,200, right? So 200 plus 1,000, we're at $1,200. We're only going to be working 12 days out of the month, right? Because we can only run our notary business 3 days a week. So you'll take that divided by 12, and then it lets us know that our daily revenue goal, whoops, oh my gosh, I can't see, it can't see. Our daily revenue goal that we need to be bringing in on a daily basis is $100. Sorry that was super choppy, but I go through it in more detail in the course. I will fix this workbook. And the good thing about being in the community, when I fix this, everybody gets to update. Everybody gets to update. And I could be looking at it wrong too. So this is just something I like to take people through. This is the quick version. I do have a much. Let me turn this around so you guys can see me. Flip the camera. Now I got to readjust. Y'all looking at my ceiling. And look, I know I got 3 different lights on the ceiling. Y'all mind your business. Mind your business. I'm gonna get to it. Right? I'll get to it. But I take that's like one of the quick versions I go through. But there is a much longer course that I'm trying to get out there that we will dive much, 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 much deeper into that, right? Into going into pricing. So let me see what questions y'all had as I had that come up. I apologize again, that was choppy. That was real time. I had to look at it and I realized that something is mistyped in there. Free and definitely worth your time. It was amazing. Lots of bowls and shop. I'm good. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I am glad you enjoyed it. All my courses, all his courses are amazing. I definitely have been learning and implementing things into she's in her notary business. Yep, my girl Kishana, when she takes the course, she reaches out and say, "Hey, what does this mean?" And I'm like, "I got you. This is exactly what it means. Let's do it together, right?" So that's how it will help you guys. And in the community, I can do that much better, far more streamlined. You ain't got to try to pin me down on the phone or anything like that. Yep, I see them Canva icons. Yep, right. I love myself some Canva. But yeah, so go ahead and take that course. Make sure that you guys are digging into it at the top of the year, and it will help you get your pricing right because that was my biggest downfall, and sometimes still continue to be my biggest downfall, not having my pricing correct. Because oh, sorry, YouTube, I didn't block y'all. I wonder how long the camera been blocked over YouTube. That's the biggest thing, not being able to know my pricing properly. And whoops, I think I shut YouTube down. Whoops, so long, YouTube. Y'all good? Oh, there you go. So yeah, anyway, I was saying not knowing my pricing is causing me a ton of stress, headache, because I'm not charging it correctly, or I'm not charging enough not to be what's the thing called? A charity, right? I got bills to pay. Y'all got bills to pay. So let's charge accordingly. And y'all already know my notary buddies are not for me to pay my bills. I'm not saying it's wrong. That's just how I look at the business. I have other businesses that'll help me, pay my bills. So what is, as Angela said, hold on, I got to readjust these cameras. There we go, because they were blocking each other. As Angela says, what is S&W? That's specialty notary work. And there's a debate on what is considered specialty, what is considered general notary work. I define it in my business. It's something that I've specialized in, right? Because in the notary public, we all should have the same level. Like we can look at a document, make sure it's completed, verify our signers, right? Make sure they sign in front of us, or if there's other rules that they don't have to sign in front of us, we all have that kind of stuff, right? We know how to fill out the notarial block. That's a standard notary, and any of those stuff that entails that is standard notary. So specialty notary work, you say, oh, like apostilles. I don't. I consider apostilles. So not even that, because when I'm doing apostilles, that's general notary work to me if I have to notarize it. But when I say specialty notary work, for me, it's more of, because there's a lot of notaries here in my area that do not want to go to hospitals, right? They do not want to help and not help, but they do not want to notarize wills. They don't want to notarize trust documents. They don't do the advanced healthcare directives. They don't do that. That's what I consider specialty notary work because I quote unquote specialize in that because it does take time. But when it comes down to it, I'm just being a notary. But you have to learn how to navigate people, right? And sometimes it's too emotional. It's too emotionally draining for other notaries to do it, and so they don't do it. So that's what I call specialty notary work. So anytime you see a lot of my marketing, or if you saw it on my screen, every time I refer to specialty notary work, I'm talking about my bedside signings, right? My end of life notarizations. That's my specialty because that's what I do. That's what I do. So I keep trying to grab my mouse and click on TikTok screen. Yep, cool. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad that makes sense. But anyway, you guys, I'm about to go ahead and wrap it up because YouTube said I've been going for an hour. I know I've probably been going a little bit less time for that on YouTube and TikToks, or not YouTube, the Notary Facebook group and TikToks. But that's it, you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Um, just because it's a holiday. I'm not doing anything. I'm about to get in bed and watch a movie and hopefully fall asleep before the fireworks start because then my dog is going to get all terrified and either crawl under the bed or just like constantly come super close and wake us up. So I'm about to get my rest before they disturb my rest. So you guys have an amazing, amazing night. Happy New Year, happy holidays. I know for some of us out there, the New Year doesn't start until February or whatever. Um, cultural observances that you guys watch or whatever it's called, right? But anyway, happy New Year for everybody that observes it on the first. FY. Oh, Lisa, I didn't tell me that. Look, Lisa just told me who she was on TikTok. Now I know who to say on TikTok. Thanks for letting me know that's you. Everybody with these funny handles. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Have a fantastic evening. Happy, 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 happy New Year. Let's start 2025 off good. Don't forget to jump into this community. I will be accepting you guys tonight. I'm just going to get in bed and do it as well. But as I always end every single video, you guys always, always stay safe out there. Remember to always be kind and remember that you guys got this. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time. Have a fantastic night. Bye, y'all. Y'all know on Facebook, I end that one last. Everywhere else, I try to end as quickly as possible. Um, I don't know what YouTube doing, but it's not letting me publish it. But ending on Facebook, you guys, Lisa, I think you're the only one still hanging out. So we did talk about this. If you haven't looked at the new community, I do have a closed group just or it's called channel. I have a closed channel just for us Georgia notaries. So we can still participate with everybody else, but I am keeping the Georgia notary group separate, even though we're going to be in an all one big community. Nobody can get in unless I give them access. So, and I have a questionnaire that helps me do that. And if they answer it correctly, then I know to invite them to the Georgia Closed group. Yeah, we're still going to be separate and we still going to do what we do. But anyway, have a fantastic night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Yeah. What's going on with YouTube? Why is it not letting me publish this? Oh, YouTube's still going. Let's try to end it one more time. End